It is the USS Midway Aircraft Carrier. Check it out. They got mannequins up there at the lifeboat.
They're just hanging out.
I know, they're just hanging out up there. That's funny, they're just hanging out, but look how big this ship is. This ship is huge. It goes all the way over here. It's really busy today too. There's a lot of people here at the Midway. So we're gonna go on board and see what there is to see. Look at this, the USS Midway CV-41. I mean, this ship is really a big ship. It's huge. Got the life rafts up there, the mannequins back there, if we zoom in. While we head on board. Larry from Ahoy Life Adventures, and today we are here in San Diego, California at the USS Midway Aircraft Carrier. We're going to be going on board the ship, which is a really big ship. I think it might be bigger than the Queen Mary, I don't know, we'll have to see. But we're going to be going on board, taking a look around, and checking out some aircraft. Let's go, everyone. A bit of aircraft from the top there. We'll be on the top soon to look at the aircraft, but there you go. Over here we have USS Midway CV-41, which might be this number, as it is a ship. Beside this ship here, it is really a big ship. I do think the Queen Mary is longer, I think, and bigger than this ship, than the Midway. Wait, this ship was built in, it was finished in 1945, so it was finished, I believe, a month after World War II ended. So unlike Queen Mary, it never saw World War II, but was used in Vietnam War, the Gulf War, and I believe the Korean War too. So it has seen a share of active service, but yeah, it also retired in 1992 as well, and was turned into a museum. Sounds similar to the Queen Mary, right? Both ships were retired and turned into museums. So let's head up and go see what's on the ship. So now we're gonna board the ship. Here we go, welcome aboard. As you can see, it's all decorated for the Christmas festivities. Here we go. We're gonna walk in on board the USS Midway. Alright, we are now aboard. Entrance. We do recommend that you follow the museum entrance. Oh, it's all decorated for Christmas. I was not expecting this. But just like the Queen Mary engine room, we get hit with that smell of like engineering. It's got that same smell as the Queen Mary.
Or something, or fuel.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so look, we're on board here, and look at all the 3 planes over here actually, my bad. Look at these, they have 3 planes, and I'll pan around over here too. It goes all the way down there. It's hard to believe we're on a ship right now in the water. Well, let's explore. So let's see, so we got...
It's a dive bomber, a Dauntless dive bomber.
Okay, dive bomber plane. What do we have here?
That's a Hellcat or a Wildcat? It's an F4F Wildcat.
Okay.
That's a fighter plane.
That's pretty cool. In the Battle of Midway Theater. Plane we got here. So this is one of the bomber planes they had. This is so cool. And you can get like right up to it right here. That is so cool. The size of this propeller on the front. That engine is huge. And that propeller of the plane, it's pretty cool. Hamilton Standard, Connecticut looks like, where the propeller is made. Got their little label on there. That's so cool. This is a cylinder then.
Yep, they're air cooled. I don't know how many cylinders, you have to count them. It's probably like 12 or 16, probably 16 cylinders.
16 cylinders, wow. There's no radiator, so they are air cooled then.
Or 12, something
like that, yeah. Wow. Look at this, they're doing a bomb on the bottom of this plane. So flip it forward then?
Well, yes, like when they release the bomb, the mechanism comes forward and releases the bomb.
Oh, that's interesting, like to help throw it, I guess.
Kind of. Yeah, it kind of throws it a little bit. Yeah, I guess that's a good word for it.
That's cool. Torpedo here, so this is like what sunk the Lusitania. You know, the plane would drop it, it has a propeller on the back there, and it'd go, flying towards a ship, and it'd torpedo a ship and practically sink it, or really damage it. So these things are pretty powerful. Here's the back of a F4 Wildcat, as you can see. Got the star there. So we looked at it from the front there, but here's a view of it from the back. Very cool. It's cool, you can just walk around the planes here too. Have them all open here. There you go, here's the side of it. So this talks about the Cactus collision with the Midway. As you can see, it looks like the Cactus was a ship that collided with the Midway. And I believe there is liquid oxygen and nitrogen. So they have a little exhibit here. You can see if the liquid oxygen and nitrogen. The O2 plant, it's called. I'll show you guys a sign in a minute. But look at all that, the huge tanks. And here's a sign that says O2 plant. Or N plant. O2 N2 plant, I think. And there's another picture that I think might have something to do with the O2 plant. Or that might be the collision from the cactus, I'm not sure. It doesn't say. It's weird to see a bunch of Christmas decorations up in an aircraft carrier, I will say that.
Merry Christmas.
When I think of an aircraft carrier, I don't think of Christmas decorations. I mean, look, even over here, it's everywhere, the Christmas decorations. This out here. They built this ship, the Midway, construction in 1944. And by 1945, it was being commissioned. They built it an entire year. That's crazy. It was built in Newport News, Virginia, and it was built in less than 2 years and costed $87 million. Look at that. It was the largest warship in the world in 1945. It was named after the Battle of Midway. But it shows here, it looks like it was used in, deployed in the Mediterranean, looks like. It was used in the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and the First Gulf War. It was also deployed in the Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea, and Persian Gulfs. So much history on it, wow. It served for nearly 47 years. It was opened as a museum on June 7th, 2004, and decommissioned April 11th, 1992. And there's a picture of it too, where it's sailing. That's so cool. So here's some USS Midway facts and figures. The USS Midway is 1,001 feet long, 258 feet wide, 45,000 tons standard displacement at commissioning, 1945. I'm not going to read all the facts, because there's quite a bit, but here's just basic knocks. Maximum speed was 33 knots. They had 4,500 crew members, and the monthly payroll was $1.2 million. That's a lot. 1,500 telephones, 13,000 meals served daily. Wow, that's a lot. And look, here's a whole bunch of stuff on it. Bunch of facts. Even up there, there's some more. Looks like they got a scout plane in here, which is pretty cool, hanging right above here. You can get a closer look at it. Look at the tires. The tires are pretty big. It's actually not too bad, the tires. They're kind of small for a plane, you'd be surprised. But we're looking at the facts. The Queen Mary is actually around 18 to 19 feet longer, I believe, than Midway. So Queen Mary's a bigger ship still. Check this out. This is the original message dropped by South Vietnamese Air Force Major Bung Le as he attempted to make it clear that he planned to land on board the Midway. That's the original note. Look at that. Wow, that's so cool to have the original note. And here's a little bit, here's some stuff on here about it, some information. That was on April 30th, 1975.
This is the actual plane that the South Vietnamese major evacuated his family in 1975 from South Vietnam. It was the last day before the country fell. He brought his wife and 5 children on the plane, and he circled around the aircraft carrier with the whole flight deck was filled up, so he dropped a note, and the captain had the flight deck cleared, and he was able to land his plane. They had to push a few helicopters overboard, but they were able to make room for him to land with his family.
Wow, that was the original plane. The Corsair Air, and apparently the wings are bent for a reason. This was the biggest propeller they ever put on a Corsair Air, I guess. So
on a fighter plane.
On a fighter plane, yeah. So they had to make the wings bend so it could fit on the plane better.
The Japanese called it Whistling Death.
Whistling Death was his plane. And for Christmas, they have a train model in front of it.
Merry Christmas.
I know, Merry Christmas. That's funny. But yeah, that is pretty cool to learn about that. I didn't know that was one of the biggest propeller on a plane.
Ever put on a fighter plane.
On a fighter, at least, yeah. That's cool.
So to bend the wings.
So here we have a Pratt & Whitney R2800 double WASP engine. That's pretty cool. You can see how the engine works. This is so cool, though. You can see how it works. You get the piston there, the crankshaft, the cylinders. This is what will make the plane fly. That's pretty cool. Produced in 1939, has 18 cylinders. Maximum revolutions per minute is 2,400. Very cool. So here is the Avenger torpedo bomber. I mean, this plane is pretty big for a torpedo bomber. This is big.
Had a crew of 3.
Crew of 3 on board. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big plane.
Gunner in the back, and then the navigator or bombardier torpedo guy would be at the bottom.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah. Very cool. This is probably the biggest plane in here, is my guess.
Yeah, it's pretty big. That's, I think, why they replaced it with the Devastator, because this was not real maneuverable, as you can tell.
I can tell. It's a big plane, yeah. Be hard to move around or fly. Here's a picture of the torpedo being loaded into a similar plane, I think like the same model plane. And look, it go down there. The torpedo down there into the plane, but this plane is really a big plane. You can see the tag there. See if you can zoom in on it. You can get a look at that tag on the engine.
Cyclone.
So here's a cafeteria. You can get your lunch. Maybe Ken will try to steal our lunch money. You never know.
Corned beef, hash browns, scrambled eggs.
Ooh, bacon. Everything's better with bacon.
Yeah, look at sliced ham. Wow, French toast. Shipped beef.
Shipped
They
beef.
got another name for that in the military.
It might. I just want to point out though,
Something
this
on a
ship was
shingle.
not designed for tall people. I'm 6'2" and I'm barely walking under
Look
here.
at me. Film me.
Here. There's Larry left at it. Yeah, it's
I'm 6'1". Of us. I got like maybe a couple inches to spare. Then I'm in
barely.
trouble.
I know. But yeah, you can walk up here and you can order your food. You can have the chefs here hand you your food. Or you could get gingerbread house because it's Christmas and why not? Yeah, I do not want to go down there. I don't know what's down there. Some sort of ladder. This is an escape hatch. How are you going to fit down there? There's no way.
I can fit down there.
The average person couldn't fit down there. That's all I'm going to say. There's no way. Down here is where the officers would go. They have their little officers' quarters down there, it looks like. You can kind of see the mannequin down there if you zoom in. I see him down there. But I'm not exactly sure what's this over here. Is this
The hatch to
the
the
hatch
lower
for?
items. Look, to be real careful when we're dropping 3,000-pound load down 4 decks.
Oh, that's a good point.
Real slow.
Yeah, up here is a hatch. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
To open.
I guess they would load food or whatever.
Anything down here, I guess. Yeah,
Probably food since it's close to the kitchen, huh?
that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's all bolted down. That'd be interesting to try to open. See here, this goes back to the flight deck. There's stairs that go back up. There's another way up there. And over here is, what is this? Some what was
Chaplain?
it? Chaplain? I don't know.
The priest?
Oh, is that what it is?
Pastor? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a chapel on board the ship here. Yeah, you got a bunch of seats in here. You can still attend church while you're at sea or in the ocean. Let's see, they have some other stuff over here. Some displays. Here's a bedroom here. Looks like it might have been the priest room for the chapel. That's my guess. Yeah. On board the ship here.
Look at the old phone.
Oh, there's the old phone. That's probably from '92. I'm guessing when the ship
60s.
was maybe
That's
'60s.
a 60s phone, probably, or 70s phone.
Maybe, yeah. It's definitely an older phone. Very cool to still have the room here that you can look into. In your chaplain, as you can see, you got double bunks in there. You have a typewriter, even a mini TV of some sorts over there. I don't
Used to
know.
be a portable TV back in like
Oh, I think it was
70s or 80s. That was high tech.
I don't know.
You got all the
Fancy.
books. You got Judaism, Catholicism, Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Protestantism.
Oh,
And look, he's enjoying a large
he's
chocolate
got
chip
a
cookie.
chocolate chip cookie there, and a piping hot caffeinated beverage.
Cup of Joe. Yeah.
Goes down even farther down there. Look at that.
Several decks down.
You can see all the way to the very bottom there. Or it goes down quite a bit, I think. Yeah. Officers' country. Here's the executive officers' quarters, so knock and cover enter.
Knock, uncover, enter.
And now we're in. Looks like it's an office of the executive officer on board the Midway.
Yeah, picture was. He's got the Helldiver, the Avenger,
All the aircrafts.
Wildcat.
Looks like the Midway itself here with planes.
Rockets flying.
Oh, they got rockets too.
Helicopters coming off. Planes coming off.
This must have been his desk though, with this telephone.
Yeah, there you go. Old-timey phone. You saw those at the antique store yesterday.
Yeah, so it looks like you call these numbers here for any
Fire
issues.
flood, medical, central, hotline, air wire, lost fuel, oil, fantail.
Oh. And then here's his bedroom. It looks like an executive officer's bedroom.
XO, commanding officers.
So would this be like the captain, I guess,
Yeah, I
or
think
is
it's
the
like the
cap,
cap-
or is
I
it
think
like,
this
or is
is-
it more like yeah?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. I don't know if this is the head person of the ship or not. This is the XO, commanding officer.
Number 2 guy.
Number 2, behind the captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a better bed.
He does. Is the
Better
captain
room.
up by the tower?
Yes.
Okay, he's up
Okay.
at
On the
the.
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, uniforms
go.
in there.
That's it.
Facilities on board. You got shower, all the basics. And here is
There's the old type of computer.
typewriter.
Oh, typewriter.
That's a newer typewriter.
Oh, they're like, yeah, I learned how to type was on one of those electric typewriters.
I know there's a typewriter there.
Ron, his name's Ron. Typed up. Ron.
That is funny.
And stamps.
And stamps in there too.
Old school.
Yeah, here's more. Oh, look at this computer. This is vintage computer.
Yeah, this is probably about 90. Yeah, this ship retired in 92, so this is about 1990.
Somewhere around
Computer, yeah, 91. Yeah.
That's
Hewlett
cool. They
Packard.
have the like time period technology in here.
Yeah.
We got files up here too. It looks like. Oh yeah, look over here too. They have the TV, the vintage
You put your
TV.
VHS tape in here, you can watch MacGyver,
All the shows.
Magnum PI.
Yeah, more typewriters. And I think it might be a printer even. I don't know. It looks like it might be some sort of printer of some sort. Yeah, so here's the officer's mess. As you can see, it's a pretty big room.
Nice comfy chairs.
Although the height is still a little short.
They look a lot nicer than the enlisted guys' dining facility.
These do. I mean, look at
They
their
have
silverware that we've
picnic
had
benches
too.
up
It's all fancy.
so you can tell where everything goes.
They even have a porthole mirror type of thing.
Oh yeah.
And a projector.
You watch movies on your old-timey projector.
Oh, that is funny. They have that old-timey projector.
That was pretty old even for the 80s.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it probably
We
is.
used to
isn't
watch
it?
VHS or beta tapes in the 80s, and this is like is it 8mm or something? So it's a Singer, like it's a Singer. Yeah, so this is. We used to get these in school sometimes. You could watch old movies.
That's funny.
But they got replaced by the VHS tapes.
Machines here. These look like those slushy machines almost.
Yeah, it is like a slushy, I think, or lemonade or
Something like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Ice machine. That still looks pretty new for the most part.
Nice there, yeah. Drinks.
Chocolate milk, white milk, more white milk.
Chocolate milk sounds pretty
That's
good.
that's a good choice to have on here.
Toasters.
Ooh, they got toasters.
Probably put up here jam and butter.
I would think so. Yeah.
Some decorative items.
Sure is.
So here's what dinner with a bunch of executive officers could look like in here, as you can see. There's a whole bunch in there. They got their
Yeah,
fancy
yeah.
table area. Yeah, that's pretty fancy. Got their food on there. They got their uniforms on. Yeah, so that's what it could look like, I guess. A senior's officer's wardrobe. This explains a little bit about it. Look here, they have like a Japanese-style paper door on the fan, so it's based in Okinawa, Japan.
No, just Japan.
Oh, just Japan. Okay. Still pretty cool. So that's what the Japanese theme is in here for. That's very cool. There's a kitchen. This is a huge kitchen in here. Maybe all the food being prepared back there. The chefs. That's a lot of food in there. You can get your food in here or your drinks, I guess. Yeah, here you go. Here's food. Look at this. All your food options on here. You got hash browns, corned beef, French toast, ham, bacon, eggs. Wow, there's so much food options. Yeah, the officer's mess. There's more back here. This goes somewhere. Oh, tour continues back to galley. Okay. Here's a picture. It looks like from 1987. watch live feeds here on the old TV of planes. I have more pictures of planes back here.
Look, Larry.
Oh, you got desserts, pies in here. That's funny, they have desserts in here.
We gotta lock the pie up.
They gotta lock it up. That's funny though, they have all the pies in the locked up case. A piping hot caffeinated beverage with the coffee machine. There you go.
Join me, everyone.
You got more chocolate milk over here apparently. Then here's the ice machine. Yeah, so here's the officer's barbershop. We can get a shave and a haircut, 2-bit. Hours of operation. They operate, looks like, on certain hours. And they're closing on weekends and holidays.
80,000 haircuts are given each year by the ship.
80,000 haircuts in there, wow.
For everybody.
That's a lot of haircuts in there. You got a little sign-up sheet here for your haircut.
15 minutes for your haircut, see that?
15 minutes, yeah.
From today and tomorrow. So
It's the hotel services office. So if you need towels or soap, you can come in here. Looks like you can get towels and soap.
shaving cream, toothpaste.
All the essentials you might need. Yeah, you can see all the towels and stuff back there. Here's some outfits here. They got even a Santa outfit. That's funny. But we're going down the laundry area here on the ship. The laundry, keeping a crew 4,500 looking clean and military as they roll the ship's laundry. 1,075 laundry bags were delivered from all over the ship, and they would wash it. Over 2 million pounds of laundry are processed each year. Wow. Saying, if you smell, it smells like flowers in there. Laundry, it's clean. Dry cleaning schedule here, so you know when you can get your dry cleaning done. Washing machines in here, there's so many. It smells good in here too with all the laundry. The washing machines. I think these are dryers over here, yeah.
A permanent, nice, fresh smell.
These must be dryers of some sort, or I don't know. These are one of those. Dryer or washing machine, I don't know. The whole room has it in here, they're everywhere. Look, there's some laundry in there. It does smell good in here though, it has a better smell. It's all like a laundry smell. Yeah, so look over here. I don't know what any of this stuff is, honestly. It's all some sort of laundry stuff. Let's see what... Is this ironing? It might be ironing. Oh, this is the back of the ship too, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is all ironing. Yeah, so I guess they'd iron their clothes in there.
Oh, they press them. Yeah,
they press them?
iron
Yeah.
or press them. Yeah, they press them.
That's what they do, okay.
It's like iron, yeah. Huh.
Here's a ship's tailor, so I guess he could make your outfits down here, sew stuff.
You put on name tags, sew stuff on, right?
A bunch of stuff it looks like, yeah.
Weird.
Okay, there he is sewing stuff there, the mannequin. Laundry here. There's so much laundry, so many bags of laundry here. Imagine trying to find your laundry.
Yeah, good luck.
Like, now I have to go up the stairs.
Like the old Macintosh computer.
That's why the old computer, so I guess they investigate crimes and stuff on board. Or
Hey, look at the old film.
around.
Look at their handcuffs, their badge, their camera. Look at the old film.
That's funny.
April 70, like monthly planner, April 70.
April 70.
In Port Yokosuka at sea. If I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Looks like they had a bunch of bolts and parts to find, so that's kind of funny.
That's pretty crazy when you think about it.
It is, all the parts needed. I mean, look all up here, it's all the stuff that could be used for the ship.
And you have 3/8 screw.
There's the shower rooms in here. Look how tight and cramped those must be.
Somebody's sitting over there.
I know, there's probably a mannequin in there.
And where?
There's a Commander Master Chief in there. He's got a fancy little office. You can zoom in over there. He's got a TV in there. Looks like there's more stuff back there.
Goes on board. It can.
Look at this, you can buy a Rolex on the ship. $150. 1962.
Well, this one might be different because
Damage control lockers, as you can see. Looks like there's also fire equipment in here. Yeah, look at that. They have all their fire equipment in here in case there's a fire. Not as big as the one on the Queen Mary, but they got quite a bit of equipment in here.
The wood they used to plug holes in the ship.
Yeah, look at that there. Wow.
Use wood to plug holes in a metal ship. And those are to go around pipes if you got a bursted pipe.
Don't know if they'd work. I'm sure they work. I'm sure they would
yeah,
have done something, yeah.
They were.
Very cool.
It's old school, right?
Back into the cafeteria here. Or the kitchen, I think, of some sort,
We
yeah.
make bacon gingerbread cookies in here. Christmas cookies.
It looks like it might be, you never know.
Hey everybody, come make some cookies with us, okay?
This would open up a can
Could
then.
be can, and this would be our can opener. You know that?
I did not know that.
You put it in, and then you clamp it down, you lift it. I see that when I was like a little kid, 5, 6, 7.
That's funny. But look here, they got like big pots for like soup, I'm guessing. They can put soup in there. Hey, here's one that's kind of filled up for a demonstration. See, there's like soup in there.
That looks like good soup, huh?
Yeah.
Some water.
Oh, that's what it's, yeah, you can put water in there. This is huge, these pot things are huge. You got a sink in there. Things for washing your hands and maybe filling up pots with water.
Could be too tall in the kitchen, huh?
I know, it'd be very short in the kitchen. It looks like there's fryers in there for food.
Hey Mac, you want some fries?
Hey, you can fry some stuff, fried food, fried chicken, you know.
It's healthy.
I know, it's healthy. Are these refrigerators back here? I think they are.
Somebody's making turkey for Thanksgiving.
You can put some turkey in there, it looks like, yeah.
Richard, folks, would you like to make some cookies?
I don't know. We got the gingerbread here. Looks like more buffet stuff here. You could serve food in the buffet.
I like cookies.
You can prep vegetables in here for the kitchen. Goes back here. Garbage grinder, wow.
Sounds like a good YouTuber name, Garbage Grinder.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, this kitchen is really a big kitchen here. What's in here? Air conditioning. You can go in here. Butcher shop, look at this.
I gotta tell you, folks, I would get lost in here.
I would too. You can cut the meats up over here. Yeah, you can cut the meats up over here.
You know? It's like you're living a whole
You've got a chill box, a freezer.
chicken pieces, beef.
Yeah, I would not want to go in there.
Wow. So that's what they used to have a lot of the markets.
Yeah, looks like it.
The bureau saw. Wow. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. This, you can see the bomb down there. It's like a huge elevator with the bomb. I think, I don't know, you might be able to walk over, I don't know. That's crazy though. So, if you go in here, deadly force is authorized, so this must have been where something important, like the bombs or anything were stored, and they want people going down there. Even here. They had an order to shoot to kill. Oh, let down to nuclear weapons. That's why they want people down there. Looks like there's food here. It talks about food, like where some of the food came from, I think. I'm not exactly sure. What does it say? From farm to gallery. Yeah. It's like this food center is that the food would go to. Or where the food would come from. That's interesting. Here, there's a pharmacy down here, so this might be like a medical area down here. From the look of it. But then here they also have a missile of some sort here. Or a rocket. It's like an elevator, I think, of some sort. Here they have like a sick bay area with beds, and they got a bathroom for the patients. It's like a toilet of some sort. Do a full operating room here? Wow. What's in here? Inpatient ward. Like a whole hospital set up in here. Look at that. Got the doctor over there. The bed here. Wow, they have a whole setup. Very fancy. Most of these beds here just, I guess you could just lay down here and, you know, try to rest or recover.
Yeah, maybe if you had an injury, right?
Or if you're sick or injured, yeah.
Or the flu or something. I don't know if you put you here if you had the flu. Maybe.
I don't know. The TV here you can watch.
1990s TV, early 90s, late 80s.
Vintage TV.
A little place for a DVD player, maybe. No, that's just for the button.
Yeah, yeah. All the bunk beds and that. Let's see what else they have. The whole operating room here on the ship. Look at that. I guess the need to do an operation. I guess they could just perform one here. I mean, that's amazing they have one on the ship. And they have all the technology with it.
Yeah, isn't it?
Lab in here looks like you got some medication and stuff in here. A few big freezers and some more medications and looks like vaccines and stuff. They have all this on the ship. Wow. Look, you can even look down here. Oh, the pharmacist room?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one side thing from up above. Yeah, there's a pharmacist in there. All the medication. They got microscopes in here. Like you can look there and see everything in the microscope if you turn it.
See if you get anything good here. Maybe go back here. You can.
Kind of see stuff.
I think you have to focus it, maybe. I don't know.
Oh well, that's pretty cool. You got things there you can look under. Yeah, that's how it works. Looks like there's instructions.
There you go. That one's got something.
Oh yeah, look, you can see like bacteria or stuff on it. More microscopes. Looks like a second operating room here. We got everything in the cabinets up above. Got a table here. All the supplies in here that you need. Wow.
I wonder if that was for the bolts.
I don't know. Maybe trash or some sort? Like a trash chute? I don't know.
That's where they put you if you have the bends.
Yeah, it could be.
Let's hope not. There's no window.
If you're not feeling well, you check in here. It looks like this computer here, a sign-in sheet. You just sign in there. Anything is weight here. Here it looks like it's your standard exam room, which still looks kind of similar today, except this is on a ship.
Yeah, kind of a small little thing.
Yeah, pretty small exam room. And oh, you have an X-ray room here. Wow. They have a lot of stuff on here. The whole X-ray room. I'm surprised. Fancy.
Hurt my foot. My foot got ran over by a
Looks
ball.
like they have on duty people here. People who might be on duty or working that day.
Yeah.
This computer here. Yeah, it's fine that they're old computers here. Still have other binders here with stuff.
I think they would use these to sterilize the tools.
Oh, like a sterilizer, yeah.
Oh, this is the dentist. This is the dentist area.
The dentist?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. There is a dentist on board. Wow. They have a whole dentist office down here. That's amazing. They have so many tools back there. Look at that. All their dentist stuff. Bunch of things. Oral hygiene room.
If you have not brushed and flossed your teeth, do so.
Wow. I think over here it's a dentist chair area. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's your dental area. You have your teeth cleaned and fixed. I think.
Cool, huh?
Yeah, it is. We have a few of them. Here's another one here.
Oh yeah.
And here we go. Here's some mannequins here in the dental room. Yeah, there's a lot of dental stuff in here. I'm surprised. More dental rooms. Another dental one.
Cavities filled, your teeth cleaned.
Yeah, administration office. Another exhibit. We don't even know where we walked into. This is another exhibit down here. There's something over there too. Looks like sleeping areas.
Good air conditioning down here, huh?
Yeah, there is. But we got like sleeping areas down here. You can sleep. Wow. Yeah, there's more over here. It's all sleeping areas, I think. Got like a little storage locker. So that might have been all the storage you get. It's like stuff for your uniforms.
There's
And
a lot of farting going on here.
probably. Look at that though.
As soon as you got off the base and got out onto the street, typically
Yeah, look at their outfits here, some of their stuff. Here's kind of like an engineering shop where they repair and fix wires and stuff. So if you like electrical or engineering, this is probably where you'd be on the ship.
Great place to put the beds next to.
I know. All the 80 stickers in this one here. There's so many stickers in here. Oh, that's funny, all the stickers. They even have Back to the Future. There's some items here that they could keep under their beds.
Like your pack of smokes, your hot rod magazine, play something around it. Says play something.
That's funny. All their all the outfits and all their valuables. Look at this. This is our fire. Oh, look up. There's fire down here at the fire department area. Like fire, water's going in the inside the vessel. Let's see. Looks like there's a fire on board the Midway. 1990. It was near Japan. It looks like there was a fire on board. Look at this, propulsion shafting for the propeller. Engine number 2 propeller shaft down there. Look at that down there.
I wonder how many shafts there are. 4 shafts, do you think?
I would think so, yeah.
Any chips on the gears?
Are there?
Reduction.
High pressure turbine.
When you were saying that the steam was made another part of the boiler.
That's another part. These are called boilers, and they're the things that make.
Look at this. Here's where I think steer the ship sometimes. There's a whole bunch here. Very cool. Yeah, there's more engines. We're going across the turbine here. It looks like we're gonna walk across it. Or some sort of pipe thing we walked across. Main engine control room where they control most of the engines from down here. Got an engineering crew that would work on the engine. Yeah. Here it is. It's a little bit about the main engine control room. Marine lockers in here. It's got that red color. Got their uniforms. The logo down here on the ground, on the floor. Combat ready room. Oh, that's just a door, okay. No, here we go here. Looks like a weapon station in there.
What is this? Yeah, keep all the cleaning supplies though.
Yeah. So we got more marine stuff back here. There's lockers, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all bunks back there. It's like the sleeping quarters.
The grenade for the or the grenade launcher.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it is.
14.
There's a welding shop. It feels cooler in there and has a weird smell, but yeah, welding shop. Every good museum, they have a gift shop. Or the jet shop, they call it here. Get your USS Midway San Diego t-shirt. Or even pajama bottoms. You can get a flight jacket, or you can get model planes, or even an imitation Lego plane. And now we're on top of the ship, as you can see. All the planes up here. The tower up there. There, over San Diego, we have the Goodyear blimp. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it came down here, unless there's a second one down here. There's one up in LA.
Maybe it's down here for some kind of
Event or something, it might be. We got helicopters over here. Yeah. Yeah, this is really a huge flight deck up here. There's a tower up there. Got the flags and all the radars and everything up there going. This shows where the planes are at on top of the Midway, which is pretty cool. You got the pins here of planes. You can see where they all are. We'll go this way. I think this way is the right way to look at the map, yeah. Well, off in the distance over here is Norwegian Jade. I guarantee you they're probably going on a Mexico cruise, probably a 3 or 4 day Mexico cruise and back. But they really got out of port fast. That is really cool to see them go. That's a big ship. There they are. So look here, you can drive out around your own little boat. That's kind of funny. That's funny. You can drive like a little boat around. I don't know if you... Oh, you do need to pay to play. That's funny though. That's kind of fun.
Number 6.
I know. I have an F-14 Tomcat. We all have Dad's favorite plane he set up here. Here it is, up here on top of the aircraft carrier. Here, we can get a view from the front. There we go. Aircraft carrier over there. They have another one over here. There's 2 active aircraft carriers.
See the number on that one?
Oh, it's right in the sun, so it's hard to see. I don't know if I can get on video good or not. Over here, as you go off the front of the ship, you can walk off the front. Yeah, there is the Norwegian cruise. Yeah, we're off the front of the ship right now. There we go. We got a sailboat there. Hey, look at the little portholes here at the front of the ship. Look how high up we are. There's a sailboat down there. I know. And not too long ago, I guess, a boat ran into the... Oh, here's another smaller boat. Boat ran into the Midway.
Here,
yeah, the side of the Midway over there. So yeah, there they are. Yeah, so here is the front of the aircraft carrier looking back. It's a long aircraft carrier. You've got a lot of room for the planes and helicopters up here.
Basically the same length as the Queen Mary in Long Beach.
Yeah, basically the same length of the Queen Mary, except it's all flat.
18 or 19 feet shorter, that's it.
Yeah, and it's all flat. Very cool. They got a plane hooked up to a bunch of reindeer. Instead of Santa's sleigh, they have a plane, a jet plane. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they have all the reindeer hooked up to a jet plane. Here's a Huey, looks like a Vietnam War era helicopter. Let's take a look over here, we'll walk up to it. Got the 2 pilots inside here. Inside the helicopter. Yeah, here it is. A Huey gunship, assault helicopter. Got machine guns and stuff on the side. Look at that there, all the machine guns on board. Got an engine on the side here, or on the top, they got their engine. And then let's see over here, we got the end tail. Well, let's back up and get a good view of it. There's Larry Lifer next to it. There you go, there's the Huey helicopter. And here's another view of the tower on the aircraft carrier and Santa Claus in the sleigh behind the plane. There you go. Rich Coronado Island over there. Here in San Diego. And we got more planes here. on the flight deck. A lot more planes. Helicopter here? Another helicopter. You can go inside that little helicopter cockpit, looks like there. You can go in there and get your picture. The plane's all locked and loaded. It's got all its missiles on the side and bombs on it. It's ready to go. But it's got all Christmas lights on it, though. I don't know how intimidating that would look with Christmas lights wrapped up on the bombs. A lot of planes up here on display. Look at all these planes. You can even go inside some of them. Inside this plane here. Let's see how this goes. Unfortunately, it's very small, and here, I'll show you. It's not made for tall people. Look at that.
Wow.
This is squeeze in here.
I think it's probably like a transport craft for bringing people or cargo aboard.
It looks like it. So there's down there. We can turn here. There's a cockpit up there. So there's where the pilots would be up there. Yeah, this is definitely a tight squeeze in here. This is not made for tall people like me.
Yeah, no.
And they still have Christmas decorations. Oh, yeah, here's the seats you'd be sitting in. Yeah, look at all the equipment here. You got a little window there. Alright, so we were just in that plane there. So now we're going to be coming over here. And we got another one of those transport planes, I think, like the one we were just in right here. Let's come over here. So we got fighter planes, looks like.
Yeah, these are 1950s.
I was gonna say, these look like they're 50s fighter planes from the look of it.
Sabres. I think they're called Sabres.
Like the ones with jets, yeah.
Oh, here you go. There's a Cougar, Panther, and a Fury. Sorry, no Sabre.
Cougar, Panther, and Fury. Yeah, 1950s fighter jets. Yeah, let's see. So here's what's inside the life raft. So it's a 25-man life raft, as you can see. Here's a picture of it. So it looks like it inflate. You pull the cord here and it inflate, and you've got tools in here. Emergency blanket, water, like a flashlight, food, first aid kit, dye marker, all the essential stuff you need to survive at sea for, you know, a number of days or months. And you even have the life raft itself here with 2 paddles. And here's what it looked like all closed up here in the casing. Very compact. Look at this. There's a bomb here. You can walk on top of this. I'm currently walking over the bomb casing here. That's crazy. That is far down.
Makes me nervous.
I think I'd want to go on one of those. That does not look very fun. But I guess people enjoy going in there, so yeah. One plane we saw earlier, the really big plane with the folding wings.
TBM Avenger.
TBM Avenger. That's the one, yeah. We saw this not too long ago. 1950s helicopters, you can see, very vintage. Very basic, too, compared to modern helicopters, the 1950s helicopters. And very compact, too, like very small. Yeah, the trains are now up and running for Christmas, the Christmas trains. Look at all their lights they have for Christmas. It's all lit up now. There's so many lights. I thought I'd never see this many lights in the aircraft carrier. There's more. Their mannequins are everywhere. They're taking over. There's so many Christmas lights. Lifers, if you look behind me, you can see all the Christmas lights here. There's so many. I mean, they're everywhere. Look at this, a huge ornament we're under, or we're about to go in. We can walk in it now. Look at all the Christmas lights. There's so many lights in here. It's so bright. Wow. Let's look up from here. So many lights. Walk under here. Walking through all the lights and back out to the main area here, where we started off earlier today with all the planes. There's even more little exhibits that there's so many things here. I'll have to come back and film again here and see all the exhibits. There's so many. There you go. All the lights over there. And more exhibits. There's so many. Just like that, we are now leaving the ship. It's all lit up at night for the Christmas. Larry Lifers, what a fun tour and a fun day on board the USS Midway here in San Diego. We saw a lot today, and there's still a lot more we didn't even see here. This ship is huge, and unlike the Queen Mary, you can see most stuff in one day. There's a lot more on board the ship I don't think we've even seen yet. So we'll definitely come back at some point and do more tours and look around more on the ship. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. We got more adventures coming up very soon, so I hope you enjoyed today's adventure, and I'm sure we'll be back at the Midway at some point, or the Queen Mary too, pretty soon. But for now, I will see you guys on our next adventure. Bye, everyone.